The Zodiac, in his November 9th, 1969 bus bomb letter, stated he was going to begin to kill his victims by different methods, such as by fake accidents, robberies, and anger. Also, he stated he would no longer announce his murders to anyone. Of course, this statement was followed in the same letter by another announcement declaring how he had a death machine bomb already ready for use, which could be set off to kill a busload of school children. Recall that the Zodiac stated in his 1966 confession letter that he was not sick, and instead stated he was insane. Based on this new line of logic and methods of murdering people, as expressed in this November 9th, 1969 letter, and based upon this new photographic evidence, it does appear the Zodiac began to more actively search out potential victims, meaning underage girls, starting in 1970 and continuing through 1970 and 1972. This is evident by the sheer volume of photos he began taking in these 3 years. What coincided with this increase in the Zodiac's stalking of young girls, along with the Zodiac's stated intent to go forward murdering in a more stealth mode, was the beginning of a series of murders known as the Santa Rosa Hitchhiker murders. In this collection of stalking photos by the Zodiac can be found numerous possible matches to the victims of the hitchhiker killer. The number of victims were between 7 and 25, all ranging in age from 12 years old to the mid-20s. Many people have speculated that the Zodiac had a possible hand in these murders. The problem being, no one thought the Zodiac case or the Santa Rosa Hitchhiker murders would be solved photographically, meaning in many instances only a single portrait photo is provided per victim, which makes the attempt to positively match color, clear, stalking photos to fuzzy black and white singular photos of the victims extremely challenging. Even as such, I will provide examples of possible matches of girls seen in this collection to victims of the Santa Rosa Hitchhiker killer. This series of 3 photos appears to include Yvonne Weber with 2 friends. This location is unknown. However, if anyone is able to identify this location, please contact me. A refreshment stand, aka Sugar Shack, can be seen in one of the images. This building is white with red vertical stripes. Yvonne Weber was only 13 years old when she and Maureen Sterling, age 12, disappeared February 4th, 1972, after visiting the Redwood Empire Ice Arena, aka Snoopy's Home Ice. The photos being presented here were taken July 10th, 1971, 7 months before Yvonne was abducted. The bodies of the 2 friends were discovered December 28th, 1972, outside of Santa Rosa, the same location as where another Santa Rosa Hitchhiker killer victim body was also found. Her name was Carolyn Davis. If anyone can identify the location seen in these 3 photos, or can positively identify Yvonne or the 2 other friends, please contact Carlos at the email provided.